I walk into the party, my name is at the door. I get myself a drink as I make it to the floor. I walk into the party, get my name at the door. But they want more. Do you wanna take a picture of me like I'm a celebrity? Shine, shine, a light on me. A picture of me like I'm in the magazines. Shine, shine, a light on me. The carpet's done me nothing unless you talk to me. I keep myself so fresh 'cause I get my shit for free. I walk into the party, get my name at the door. But they want more. It's me, get ready for. Do you wanna take a picture of me?
Okay, what are the first 4 letters in dragon? Drag.
Drag.
This fucker tucks. That's wow.
Yeah,
I see what you did there.
you know, somewhere on the back leg, and I really haven't, really haven't seen anything hanging down there.
Dude, I got a surge protector on my surge protector, bro.
Yeah, I'm lactose intolerant.
Kind of on the fence about big crits right now. I'm sort of angry about a lot of things going on. I'm angry at myself. And I feel like there's... I don't want to say hypocrisy, but I think a lot of things are being said that aren't being followed through on.
She's like, I have a Resto Druid, but I don't really play it that much. I'm like, all right, I will be patient, and I'll work with you on the Resto Druid. We'll gear you up. We'll let you, research it, read up on it, get used to it, get used to the healing thing. So she went from being a hunter to a Resto Druid. Range DPS to healer. I know that I can count on her to die. And I can't count, and if I can't count on you to stay alive, and I can't count on you to... Cops are coming. Survivability. Have I talked about survivability before? I think I have.
Let's finish them off. Good job.
Awesome job. That was our cleanest one ever.
That was. That is a good sign. I like it. Now, where the fuck is Neeler?
Start talking about dicks.
He is a raid leader because he researches strategies, he comes up with ideas, he understands mechanics, he knows every player's mechanics and abilities, and if he doesn't know, he's not afraid to ask. But he knows 99% of people's abilities and mechanics and has a plan and has a strategy. And he comes in and he says, okay, what we tried last night wasn't really working. I thought about it all day, and we're going to try something else today.
It's gonna summon Stone up. So everyone who is in the back of the raid, like healers and ranged, come stand on like the middle of the stairs.
If you take a Frostbolt volley and a ghost explosion, you're definitely dead. So avoid ghosts at all costs in phase 2. That is your first priority, is to run from in.
That's a wipe.
You gotta, I think you're still...
Tonight, like, not a lot of people actually showed up, and it was just really weird because for a Tuesday night, usually that's our biggest time that we have, like, a lot of people on, like, sign-offs and everything else, and we end up having to waitlist a lot of people. And, just to not have, like, 25 people, like, online to actually pull from.
It wasn't a good setup. We had lots of people that don't primarily DPS. Like, I had gone DPS spec and I really didn't want to. I don't play my Boomkin spec that much. The gear isn't that great. I have 2-piece tier 10 and 2-piece tier 9, but it's hit capped, but the crit's low, and it's not a great set and spec, and I'm still trying to learn how to play.
We are done for the night.
What we're basically gonna do is we're going to kill everything that spawns on the right hand side and wait for everything on the left to transform. We're gonna do about 3 waves. We're going to shackle and sheep fanatics instead of adherents, and we're just gonna off tank adherents and kill the boss.
Left side.
All right.
Oh,
nice.
Nice.
One shot tonight.
A better policy of who to bring to raids and who not to bring to raids based on how much they bitch and moan that they're not being brought to raids. Severick and Waffles and Cuileann are all they're being divas about the raid. Like, they think we should bring them even though they make mistakes repeatedly, and they deserve a raid spot, and they're freaking out when they don't get one, or when they don't get to be in on a boss that drops loot, or loot that they want. You should want the raid to succeed if you're in it or not, and you should be willing to make that sacrifice.
Okay, we're pulling in 5, 4, 3, 2.
I haven't sucked up to Stoney and Cancer and Salty, and I do complain a lot, and I point out things that upset me, so maybe they don't like me, and, you know, I'm not anyone's friend here, and so I guess that means I'm gonna get benched a lot.
Alright.
I'm just not sure what to do with Cuileann.
We're having a lot more good raids as of late, which is very good.
Very clean, very good. Good job, guys. Dispel the melee if you can.
So, you know, don't, get your range meters up, get 10.
So anyway, I failed. I got bit, and I couldn't bite my next person, I couldn't bite my next target, and I got mind control. And so what are you going to do? More people died. People were dying with 7 healers in the raid and a 15% buff. People are dying all over the place and falling flat on their faces. But I can't criticize because this is my failure, because I failed tonight as well.
Who's out there on the edge?
Cuileann.
Cuileann.
Cuileann, you doing the wrong thing.
What are you doing?
Oh,
Where are you
little
doing?
shadows.
Chill out.
2 people dead.
Hit him up.
I'm sorry, that was a complete brain fart on my part.
Q get Cuileann.
We tried to get Grive his blood infusion tonight, and he died.
Oh no!
Oh,
Got
fucking
it.
homies. With 2 seconds. 2 seconds. Nobody would have died 2 seconds.
Aw.
I didn't get
That's
it.
shitty.
You didn't get it?
I didn't get it. I died.
Oh, man.
Great.
Cuileann, where you
Awesome.
I was
And
trying
you
so
see that,
hard.
you see that you've got it and that you're not in range of anybody, and then all of a sudden it's the done and you pass it off to somebody else. To have to hand off back and forth. I just want to do a little bit of practice with that. I mean, it's just a game of hot potato. If you guys didn't watch that that video that Salty posted on the forums of people using AVRE with a little timer around your feet. And you see that you've got it and that you're not in range of anybody, and then all of a sudden it's done and you pass it off to somebody else.
Gave him about 9 attempts and it wasn't going so well. We had different issues, trying a new strategy, getting the Unbound Plagues passed around, stuff like that. And the initial attempts were very difficult.
We're not going to kill Professor Putricide. Professor Putricide on heroic unless we're at a full strength raid.
So what the hell you know what you did wrong there.
But in my defense, though, it had already gotten me 3 fucking times! I run away from the slime, and then suddenly it's like, ooh, the slime is going to change targets. It's gonna chase someone else. No, it's not gonna chase someone else. It's gonna keep chasing fucking Suzu. Because apparently it has a fucking hard-on for me.
Oh my god.
Get on that skull. Why is that damage? We're gonna go do Heroic Dreamwalker and regular Syndragosa to finish out the night.
Whoa. Now, did you hear that communication? That's how every raid should be.
That was good. That was really good.
The icy winds of Northrend will consume your soul!
Alright guys, let's have a good clean fight.
Stay on heal.
Just DPS. Let's get the dead resin.
Bring out the dead.
Bring out your dead!
Not dead.
We gotta get any DPS on the boss.
There was
Just
brown.
doing ooze to ooze. My lady.
On the socks there next. Here. Nice, Scott.
Yeah, that was awesome.
Whornnie's yelling at people for running away from him, but did he ever call a name out?
No.
Okay, then I don't know what the yelling was for.
Well, why should range be running away
Because
from...
some of us have the other debuff that will kill us.
Because it was a
if we get
fucking
disease.
crit chicken in front of me. I don't know which one it was.
You have to target the person and call out their
Same
name.
place.
When you get the unbound plague, it's everybody's responsibility to say, I'm passing it to so-and-so person. Now, Glary's also right that you don't need to run away from the person that's got the plague because it's such a small radius. Take 5 minutes, and we will be back here. Flag yourself AFK if you are AFK. Once you get back up here, and there's a feast down, so eat it.
Sounds like a fucking commercial break there.
The first malleable goo I catch of the evening is in that fight on easy mode, and I go down for the count. So, yeah.
Let's get the dead up.
Set orb.
Go, go, go.
Get off, get off,
Get in, get in.
Shit.
Fucking didn't make it.
Jump off the edge. Let's end this quickly.
That was sad.
Oh my god.
Jeez,
Yeah.
guys, that was like perfect.
2.5 phase 2.5 comes, and what happens when 2.5 is over? Both tanks are dead because they fell off the platform.
I think everybody performed admirably. I saw Hunter switching off, the other Shadow Priest switching off. People did what they were supposed to do, did what they had to do, and it was awesome. We executed, and we downed the Lich King. Granted, it wasn't the prettiest downing, but, you know, it's better than wiping again.
Cool.
There it is.
Wow. That was
Sloppy as shit.
Guys.
I have never been so unlucky.
The broom, bitch.
This guy's caps locked on.
One other thing relating to alts in the raid. I don't want your alt in the main raid. I would rather run short or have you go off spec that you don't like or you're not comfortable with. But I don't want alts in raids. It sets a really bad precedence. And the funny thing with being a guild leader is that any time you take any action whatsoever, it's considered rule, law, commandment in stone to be passed on down for generation and generation ad infinitum. Well, you know, no matter what I do, you know, there's going to be some level of criticism to it, and and I accepted that the moment that I founded a guild and called myself a guild master. That I'm expected, that I'm held to 100% accountability, and that's fine. That's the way. I wouldn't have it any other way. Just know that this is one of my rules, and that's not going to change.
No one revs, Stoney's got it.
Got this? Cool.
Totally. I can take him down.
Just decline.